and put it on so the students and cadets can also ask you questions, okay? Gold, come and do this for us now.
First, I'd like to thank Maria and her colleagues for inviting me here this evening to recite, and the panel is amazing. Give them a hand, please. Give them a hand. For sharing Leonard's photography with us. I found it very inspiring, and it evoked a lot of emotion for me to write this piece. So, the piece I wrote is called "Freedom is a Birthright." Money gives the illusion of freedom. Freedom in America is based on economics when it should be based on a birthright. It takes America a long time to find its moral compass because it's too busy being an accomplice to fear and greed. I heard Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. state, "I have a dream," and as his lips moved, I believed. But when I turned the faded pages of an old Life magazine, I saw images of folks who looked like my mama being hosed down on the streets. I could not grasp the pain of it all, but I lived to witness the strain of it all. From Emmett Lewis Till to Trayvon Martin, the terrorist is no longer wearing white sheets. Today, sleaze is by arrogantly amongst us in broad daylight, cloaked by our disengagement. Still building institutionalized discrimination, undermining the potential of the people of our great nation. Freedom in America is based on economics when it should be based on a birthright. No child is born who says, "When I grow up, I want to be a drug dealer." No child is born who says, "When I grow up, I want to be a crackhead." No child is born who says, "When I grow up, I want to be a gangbanger." No baby girl is born who says, "When I grow up, I want to sell my body to pay for my education." The incarceration of dreams, so many with promises, whose minds have become shackled by individual chains, steel doors shut, lock, throw away the key, still fighting to be free. NRA has a hold on we. Semi-automatics spray blood on the concrete, backdoor policies to boost the private economy. It's blatant, not a conspiracy. There's more dead and murdered in Chicago than Afghanistan, but we don't want to see in our so-called civilized society. There are citizens still fighting to be free, fighting to be free, fighting to be free for basic necessities, shelter, food, education, and jobs. This is the day. Photos by Leonard Freed, who captured champions, 1963. Images and faces that still inspire me to march, to march, to march. For if there is going to be a dominant race, then let it be the human race. A race not enslaved by trepidations and indignities. A human race of all people, all genders, all sexual orientations, men, women, children, whose spirit moves like the sun rising at the break of dawn, vibrant, beautiful, brilliant, full of life, and sets peacefully at night. A human race that believes no one man's loss is another man's gain. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "I have a dream, and I believe." So the march goes on, because freedom is a birthright and should never be based on economics.
Before we send everybody off to the gallery, we have some small gifts